It's going to be the same questions.
Okay. You changed your tie.
Thanks.
Alright, give it to me.
How is quarantine affecting you and your family?
Quarantine is affecting me and my family. More time with each other, to have home cooked meals, to be in the presence of each other and to kind of learn about each other. And it's just switched our whole outlook on family time and stuff like that.
Alright, next question. Are you able to find ways to be happy during this time?
Am I able to find ways to be happy? Yes. I've been able to join the online gaming community, and that has helped me a whole lot to cope with everything. I have been able to start having daily streams with them, as well as just hanging out and trying to do some good stuff. But I've also been energized by their energy and their acceptance, and I've learned a lot of new things. So that's one way. And just being able to spend time with the family and have home-cooked meals. Home-cooked meals and meal planning, as well as sometimes being able to hear what my kids have to say about life, because I'm always in motion, but being able to hear what they say and see what they're going through has been a great pleasure for me.
Okay. Next question. Okay.
Yeah.
How have you been staying healthy?
How have I been staying healthy? I have not been doing what I should do, which is getting out and working out like everybody should. But I have began to have meals that are cooked more at the house. I'm not out in the street, so I don't really do drive-thrus. I can honestly say I've only gone to Starbucks once through a drive-thru, and that was like last week. I haven't had any drive-thru anything since quarantine started. So that has helped, and because we're not going out and we're sheltering in place, I'm not running up in 7-Eleven or donut shacks every 5 seconds.
All right, next question. 4. How is COVID affecting your acting career?
COVID is affecting my acting career tremendously, but I've been able to flourish because of COVID, and I know that sounds a little weird to a lot of people, but it's forced me to take an account of the equipment that I need, whether it's a computer, whether it's a webcam, whether it's a light like I'm using right now to do this interview with you, and tripod, and just stuff that I needed and I should have had a long time ago that I always put off because I didn't need it, but I should have had it. There's always an old phrase called an ounce of prevention. I could have already had this stuff back in the day just to have it, but I didn't know I was going to need it. So it's helped me in that end. But in terms of on-camera auditionings and things like that, everybody had to shut down. So everything is slowed down. Even with voiceover, there was a strong lull, and then people figured out that some of us actually had mics at home, and we had quieter scenarios where we could record. Like right now, you hear my fan going, but when I record, I can't have my fan on. So if anything, that's the only inconvenience, because it get hot up in here.
All right, next question, which is the final question, which you already know is the final question.
Oh, the final question, okay.
You remember this, so how do you feel about the current events affecting black people?
Current events affecting black people. Well, we got to go back. The systemic racism and counterproductivity that has existed in this great nation of the United States of America since before the Africans were brought here for slavery has been something that has been crazy. The American Indians felt it first when someone landed in their backyard and told them that they discovered it, and then they kicked them and pushed them back. Then you have slaves that served for 400 years with no rights and beatings and so on and so forth, similar to the Hebrews back in Israel. Now, at this point of present day, after all of that, everybody's been free. The civil rights marches happened. The Indians got their casinos, everything like that. People are still getting hurt. So and harmed, and dare I say, and I'm sorry for your young years, killed. So the current situation of the black people and the black nation is we are tired. We want to have better. We have no animosity from the standpoint of it's not a black, white, or any type of color thing. It's just equal rights. Equal rights that I think that we've paid for in blood. Dead set blood and finance and prison time for crimes that mean nothing. But I think that we are on the right path. We are unifying, and we have brothers and sisters of all races and all nationalities and all beliefs that are uniting together and showing the whole world that injustice should not occur. It cannot occur, and it will not happen on our watch. We are, and I say this seriously, we are the hip-hop generation, and we don't play that. We will tear this up until they understand. My generation will hit you psycho-economically and type some letters, and the youth are the muscle and the hustle in the streets. And I'm proud of the way that we are conducting ourselves. I don't condone any violence, but I understand. And I hope that we can continue to get to a better place as we are getting to right now.
Black power. Get it? Black power?
Yep, you can say black power. I don't mind it. And I think it's dope that you're so young and you would say it. So I applaud you, young king.
Alright, so Bella.
All right.
Goodbye.
You have a great day. You be blessed. And listen to your daddy because he loves you. He's a good man. He's a good example. All right?
Alright.